Hello everyone, how are you all doing? It's super hot here. Summer is at its peak and I'm just loving the feeling without complaining. It actually feels like being on a holiday somewhere in Spain that we have all the doors and windows wide open throughout the day until late night as well. It has never been this good, is what I feel. And with everybody being at home, 3 meals a day, something is happening almost every day now. So I like to work onto something, especially the recipes to be in such a way that are interesting but are very easy to make at the same time without feeling tired in the kitchen. And also, this was one of the requests made from my viewers to show recipes that are made without using flame. So I thought this is actually such a good idea suggested, and I really need to work on this. Perfect for summer recipes, perfect for summer months in which we do not get tired working in the kitchen, and also these recipes tend to become healthy. So I gather some vegetables that I had at home. I've given them a good wash, a quick wash, and I'm using 1 tin of ready to use chana that I have divided into 3 equal portions, making 3 different recipes. So for the first recipe, I'm using finely chopped cucumbers and yellow bell peppers that I've added into the chana along with a teaspoon of jeera powder, half a teaspoon of green chili paste and 2 tablespoons of yogurt. I'm using Greek style yogurt as it has that creamy consistency. So here we have a nice protein filled, very refreshing that you can enjoy eating given any time of the day. I'm keeping all the items that I have made straight into the refrigerator as it's really hot here and we prefer to eat cold food, and just because it's so hot here, and also we do not want it to get spoiled. I've also got a pack of cream cheese. I'm using 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, adding it onto another portion of chana, a teaspoon of onion granules, a teaspoon of red chili flakes, salt to taste, and we give it a good mix. This is a chana stuffing that you can use in your sandwiches, your wraps, your chapatis or pita pockets as well. I'm planning to use this spread on crackers for later, but I'm keeping it ready to this point now. I've also got red bell peppers that I've chopped, and I'm going to use this as a topping, keeping it ready to this point, and in it goes into the refrigerator straight away. Now I'm making another dish, so for which I'm using 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, half a teaspoon of onion granules, a teaspoon of dry parsley, a teaspoon of lime pickle. All Indian pickles are loaded with flavor in abundance that makes any dish taste super good. I'm planning to use this dip that I have made for sandwich, and I'm going to use cucumber slices as well into the sandwich. So I peel off the skin from the cucumber and chop it in slices and keep it ready. You can see how quick and easy are these recipes to make that you can definitely save this video and these recipes as well for summer gatherings, summer parties. I'm making a salad using avocado and tomatoes. If you wish, you can add in onions as well for this recipe. I have just chopped the avocados in thin slices and tomatoes finely. Coriander leaf, salt to taste, and freshly ground pepper powder just adds in great flavor to the salad. Simple, tasty, and very refreshing. Fresh squeeze of lemon on top makes it even more interesting. Now to make a sweet treat, which is so simple and easy that you don't even have to cook to make this sweet dish, and it is so simple and easy and accurate as well that you cannot go wrong. Now to make this, I have taken a mixie jar, adding in a few cashew nuts, 2 tablespoons of oats, few dates, a teaspoon of cocoa powder, and a teaspoon of peanut butter, and a pinch of salt. We just grind it together, combining it well, and I love the flavor of cranberries. The tanginess of the cranberries just makes it really good, even for a sweet dish as well. So I like to add in a few cranberries now. There is no accurate measurement for making this sweet dish. It's that simple and easy. Dates on its own has natural sweetness that you do not have to add in any additional sugar or jaggery to make this recipe. I've just made small round balls, and look how easy it was to make. You can easily make a large batch, store it in an airtight container, and kids can keep munching onto these energy balls as and when they pass into the kitchen. Now I'm making another dip using the last portion of chana. To the chana, we have added in a teaspoon of roasted sesame seeds, yellow, a teaspoon of paprika powder, half a teaspoon of jeera, salt to taste, and a squeeze of lemon. If you have observed, I am continue using the same mixie jar after making the sweet dish, in which way we will have only very few utensils by the end of the entire cooking. We grind it together. And now we have fresh Indian mangoes that we bought from Indian store, Asian store. So I really want to make something using these mangoes. Anything made from these mangoes tastes fabulous. I thought, let me add some flavoring to the yogurt. I've roughly chopped a few chunks of the mango, and I have saved up small slices, cubes of the mango for garnishing later. Adding in 2 tablespoons of Greek style yogurt, a tablespoon of icing sugar, and that's it. We whisk it together. That's all. Adding flavor to the yogurt is this simple and easy that you do not even have to go to the supermarket to buy flavored yogurt, which are so expensive as well. Homemade flavored yogurt are rich in taste and are super healthy as well, with no preservatives added. And also you can keep eating it, slurping it as much as you want during the day. I've garnished it with few mango cubes on top. And when the weather is so hot, we always look for recipes to cool our body, and we tend to forget our own Indian version of recipes that we have kind of inherited. Somewhere is lost with time and with new variations, new version of recipes as well. Indian recipes have so much of cooling, soothing effect on our body, such as this very simple panaka. We have been making it every now and then and keeping it ready so that we can keep drinking it as and when we are passing by in the kitchen. So this is how I have been making at home. A nice big jug of water, adding in 5 tablespoons of jaggery, a few lemon wedges, half fresh squeeze of lime, 5 cardamom pods crushed into a powder, and that's it. Panaka is now ready. And now that we have all 8 different easy summer food recipes ready, I gathered this big chopping board as a serving tray and all cute little dishes to serve the right portion for everyone at home. And now as it's time to have our lunch, I take out all the things that I have refrigerated. I'm using wholemeal bread, and normally I don't take off the crust, but sometimes, some days I do take off the crust to make sandwiches. And what I do, using the crust, I save up the crust to grind it into a powder to make bread crumbs, and I keep it in the freezer bags so that I can use it whenever I make recipes that ask for breadcrumbs. And you have got it ready at home. And now I apply a good portion of the cream cheese pickle spread that I had made onto the bread slices generously. And this adds such a great taste to your sandwiches that I would highly recommend you all to try this recipe and make this recipe at home. And do let me know how you find this recipe. And I've also added in cucumber slices. This is such a refreshing summer sandwich. And whenever you make such few recipes, say around even 4 to 5 recipes as well, not necessarily you have to make 8 recipes together at once. Gather a nice big board and assemble them together at once onto the board, making it look really nice, appealing to eyes, and also a very simple and interesting way to serve to your family or to your friends as well. So I start off from one side of the board, keeping the sandwiches right next to it, and I keep the mango flavored yogurt right next to the sandwiches onto the board. I have avocado and tomato salad. When you have a party board in mind, you have to make sure the serving dishes are small in size. In fact, just perfect in size, not necessarily it has to be small. And different patterns and different styles, in which way the board will look really nice and good once you have all the dishes. I have the sweet treat right in the middle and these glass ramekins to serve the chana salad. I have crackers at home that I'm using. I have the spread, the chana spread on top of the crackers. If you want, you can use bread slices if you do not have crackers at home. You can cut the bread slices into square shape or use a cookie cutter to get heart shape or flower shape, and spread the cream cheese on top, the chana dip on top with red bell peppers on top. It looks so beautiful and colorful with coriander leaves as well on top. We also have the paprika hummus that we have made, and I also keep a few bell peppers of different colors, green, red and yellow, which are cut long lengthwise, easy to hold, easy to eat as well. Now with the jaggery that has melted in the panaka, I sieve the whole of it and serve them in these shooter glasses. The whole party board, summer party board, is so appealing, so interesting, so refreshing that we cannot wait to dig into this. But everybody is having their own timings to come around and sit and eat, and I cannot wait to go out and enjoy this food in the weather, which is so beautiful outside. But still, it's so hot that you cannot sit directly in the sun. We have chosen this little space, this little corner in the garden, which is shaded. And Sanika is very happy today that I have made this nice party board. Everything on the party board is so good, so nice, and she absolutely loved taking every little bit of her portion. And I sit down now to enjoy my very own summer food peacefully all to myself. I really hope you found this video very interesting, with lots of simple summer party food ideas that you would like to save this video for later as well. Thank you so much for watching this video in full. See you all again soon in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.